Extreme sports push the boundaries of physical and mental limits, offering an adrenaline-fueled escape from the ordinary. Whether soaring through the air in wingsuits, conquering treacherous mountain slopes, or riding powerful waves, participants embrace the thrill of danger with a passion for the extraordinary. Rona's journey began on November 2, 1976, in the vibrant city of San Francisco, California. Rona made a mark not only as an athlete, but also as an actor. His notable appearances included the Nitro Circus Series, 2006, One for the Road, 2011, and Light the Wick, 2010. On a fateful morning in Olympic Valley, California, the sunlit sky served as a backdrop for the daring feats of MTV star and extreme sports enthusiast Rona. Little did the more than 100 spectators know that this picturesque setting would bear witness to tragedy. As part of a 3-man parachute team performing at the 4th annual Squaw Valley Institute Celebrity Golf Classic, Rona's descent took an unexpected turn. Off target and veering dangerously close to the tree line, he collided with a tree in a moment that would forever alter the course of the day. Eyewitnesses, including Roy Tuscany, founder of the non-profit sports injury group, the High Fives Foundation, were among 120 individuals for the charity golf tournament. Tuscany recounted the impact, describing how Rona struck the tree with such force that the aftermath was a painful unknown. The aftermath revealed a scene of both chaos and grief. Rona, entangled high above the ground, became the focus of a rescue effort that would tragically prove futile. Despite the swift response of rescue personnel, the announcement at the scene bore the weight of a life cut short. The sun painted the morning sky with hues of gold as 13-year-old Bethany Hamilton embarked on a routine surfing adventure along Tunnels Beach, Kauai, on the day of October 31, 2003. Accompanied by her best friend Alana Blanchard and Alana's father and brother, the waves whispered promises of exhilarating joy. As Hamilton floated on her surfboard, engaged in light-hearted banter with Alana, the tranquility of the morning shattered. A 14-foot-long tiger shark emerged from the depths, its sudden attack leaving chaos in its wake. With a swift and brutal force, the predator seized Hamilton, biting off her left arm just below the shoulder. In the face of unimaginable terror, Alana and her family rallied, paddling Hamilton back to the safety of the shore. Alana's father, driven by a father's love and an urgency born of crisis, fashioned a tourniquet from a rash guard, staunchly wrapping it around the stump of Hamilton's arm. The race against time began as they rushed Hamilton to Wilcox Memorial Hospital. By the time she reached the hospital, Hamilton had lost over 60% of her blood, succumbing to hypovolemic shock. Fate had interwoven the destinies of Hamilton and her father that day, for he was scheduled for knee surgery, the operating room awaiting him. Yet, it was Hamilton who took her place on the operating table, facing the daunting task of recovery. In the aftermath of the attack, a family of fishermen, led by Ralph Young, provided investigators with a grim piece of evidence: a 14-foot-long tiger shark they had caught and killed, its mouth bearing surfboard debris. Measurements confirmed it was the same predator that had struck Hamilton. The sea, which had once been her playground, had become the stage for a harrowing encounter that tested her resilience. Undeterred by the trauma, Hamilton's spirit remained unbroken. Just a month after the vicious attack, she defied the odds, returning to the waves that had both betrayed and nurtured her. A custom-made board, longer and thicker, equipped with a handle for her right arm, became her ally as she navigated the waves with determination. With steely resolve, Hamilton taught herself to surf with one arm. The healing power of the ocean embraced her once more, and by January 10, 2004, she fearlessly entered her first major competition. The shark-bitten surfboard, a haunting relic of that dreadful encounter, and the swimsuit gifted by ocean photographer Aaron Chang, now find a place of honor at the California Surf Museum in Oceanside, California, a testament to Hamilton's unwavering courage and the triumph of the human spirit over the darkest depths of adversity. Aron Ralston, born October 27, 1975, in Marion, Ohio, moved to Denver at 12. He attended Cherry Creek High School, learned skiing and backpacking, and earned degrees in mechanical engineering and French with a minor in piano from Carnegie Mellon University. After working as a mechanical engineer with Intel, he quit in 2002 to pursue mountaineering. Moving to Aspen, Colorado, Ralston aimed to climb all of Colorado's 14ers solo and during winter. In 2003, he survived a Grade 5 avalanche on Resolution Peak, re-evaluating his risk management approach. This event inspired him to shift his life towards climbing mountains. In the spring of 2003, Aron Ralston embarked on a solo canyoneering adventure through the desolate beauty of Blue John Canyon in eastern Wayne County, Utah. Unbeknownst to anyone, he ventured into the rugged terrain just south of the Horseshoe Canyon unit of Canyonlands National Park. As Ralston descended the lower stretches of the Slot Canyon, fate took a cruel turn. A massive boulder dislodged, crashing down and shattering his left hand before mercilessly pinning his right hand against the unforgiving canyon wall. Cut off from the world, he faced a grim reality. No one knew of his whereabouts, and he lacked the means to call for help. With a diminishing supply of water and a meager ration of 2 burritos, Ralston's resilience was put to the test. Days turned into a relentless struggle as he attempted, in vain, to free his trapped arm from the 800-pound chockstone. The desolation of the canyon echoed his desperate efforts, with each passing day bringing him closer to a haunting decision. Facing imminent death, Ralston resolved to amputate his own arm. In a surreal sequence of events, he carved his name and a poignant farewell into the sandstone walls, capturing his final moments on a chilling videotape for his family. As the night descended, he braced himself for what seemed like an inevitable end. However, a hallucination, born from the depths of exhaustion, brought a glimmer of hope. A vision of a future with a child played out in his delirium, injecting him with an unexpected will to survive. Morning brought a shocking revelation. His arm had started decomposing. Driven by desperation, Ralston hatched a daring plan to break his own bones, using torque against his trapped limb. In a harrowing hour, he amputated his forearm with a makeshift multi-tool, using a dull knife and pliers. The ordeal, marked by excruciating pain, also showcased his resourcefulness, as he used tubing from a camelback as a tourniquet. Liberated from the canyon's merciless grip, Ralston faced the daunting task of climbing out. He rappelled down a sheer 65-foot wall and hiked towards civilization, 8 miles from his vehicle with no means of communication. Fate intervened when he encountered a vacationing Dutch family, Eric, Monique, and their son Andy. Their timely assistance saved Ralston's life. Rescuers, alerted by Ralston's family, had narrowed down the search to Canyonlands. A helicopter lifted him to safety approximately 4 hours after the amputation. Ralston's severed arm, recovered later by park authorities, was cremated, and the ashes were returned to him. In a poignant return to the canyon 6 months later, on his 28th birthday, Ralston scattered the ashes of his arm, symbolizing closure and resilience in the face of unimaginable odds.